Hey, that's me, Zip. I've been playing Runescape for years. Bossing, skilling, you name it. But after all this time, I have no pets. Last time on Zip No Pet. After 10 hours at the gem mine and the volcanic mine, we came out with some decent GP and 2 mining levels, before being approached by the stranger again.
You can do whatever you want next.
I can do Slayer? 148 cow fights? Whoa! Oh, let's go!
This time, you start from 0. This week, you get nothing. Start from the beginning and get as many Zulrah kills as possible. I'll allow you to unlock your old gear with cash. Good luck.
Okay, challenge accepted. The best way for me to start from 0 GP is thieving, and there's no better place than Ardoin, the capital of thieving in Runescape. There's one thing we really need to unlock before we start, and that's the rogue equipment. The rogue equipment is normally acquired through the Rogue's Den, a maze-like minigame where you race through traps to unlock a wall safe at the end holding the equipment. When you have the whole set equipped, you get double the money from thieving. This should half the amount of time it takes us to get some starter cash and will only cost us 1,200 GP combined. So let's start with my favorite low-effort thieving method, pickpocketing knights in Ardoin. Now there is a thieving pet, Rocky. Unfortunately, the best way to get Rocky is not by pickpocketing, so we're not going to have a very high chance of getting it, but it is about 1 in 257,000, so you never know. Our goal is to get about 300k GP so that we can get a good setup for Zulrah. Should take us a couple hours. Oh, we just hit 100k! Yo, nice! Oh, 81 thieving, let's go! That puts us at, 300k almost exactly on the dot. We've got 300,482 coins. I think this should be good for a couple Zulrah kills. We'll have to see what gear setup works for us, but I'm excited to get started. And here's our intro setup for Zulrah. It's going to be a magic-based setup, and on screen are the prices of all the individual things we've bought, whereas the rest of our money went into our inventory for sharks, karambwans, and potions. Before we start killing Zulrah, let's go over her drops. First, there's the pet snakeling. This is 1 in 4,000, but it is a pet I do especially want to have. Next up are the 2 mutagens, the tanzanite and the magma mutagens. Getting one of these is approximately 1 in 3,000, but getting a specific one is about 1 in 6,000. These are used to recolor the serpentine helm, another drop from Zulrah. Next up is another rare drop, which is the Jar of Swamp. This is 1 in 3,000 and is mostly a cosmetic item for your house. And then we get into the more important drops for this video. The Magic Fang, the Serpentine Visage, the Tanzanite Fang, and the Uncut Onyx. Each of these items has a 1 in 512 chance to drop, but they're all on the same table, so it's 1 in 128 for any of the items. As you can see, I already have 3 Serpentine Visages, as well as 1 Uncut Onyx from Zulrah. The Magic Fang would provide us a direct upgrade for our Trident of the Seas right now, and the Tanzanite Fang is used to create a Blowpipe, another upgrade for our setup. The other 2 uniques from Zulrah are the Zolandra Teleport and Zulrah Scales. The Teleport just brings you back to Zulrah a little bit faster, but we won't be using these, we'll be selling these for money. And the Zulrah Scales are dropped every time you kill Zulrah, and are used to charge up a couple different weapons. So with that, it's time to kill Zulrah. Now, in my opinion, Zulrah is a deceptively easy boss to fight. A lot of people have a little bit of trouble with this boss, but there's only a couple things you really need to keep in mind. The green colored version of Zulrah is weak to magic and uses range attacks. The red version of Zulrah is weak to magic as well and uses melee attacks. And last, the blue version of Zulrah is weak to ranged and uses magic or ranged attacks, but usually magic. The most important thing with killing Zulrah is standing in the right location while you're attacking. Zulrah has 4 different rotations of locations it will follow throughout the fight. Periodically, Zulrah will shoot out these poison gas clouds, which will do a lot of damage to you over time if you stay standing in them. Other than that, with just a magic setup, I don't even need to change weapons. All I need to focus on is changing my overhead prayers. That is, until the Jad phase of Zulrah at typically the end of a rotation. During the Jad phase, you'll have a green Zulrah that will alternate between using range and magic attacks. As long as you change your prayers quick enough during this phase, you shouldn't actually take any damage. So with this original setup, all we're focusing on is moving and flicking our overhead prayers properly. You'll even see a few times in the first kill where I take some damage to the poison clouds just by standing in the wrong spot at the wrong time. If you're looking to ever fight Zulrah, I highly recommend having the rotations up on the screen next to you while you're doing it. Even while making this video, I had the rotations up for about the first half of it before I was fully confident that I knew everywhere it was going to go no matter what. But if you don't have the way Zulrah moves memorized, you might as well just pull the rotations up and make it easy on yourself. And thankfully, with our first kill, we actually got pretty good loot, enough to keep us sustained for a couple more. It took us a couple hours to get 300k by thieving, but it took us only one kill of Zulrah to get about the same amount of money. With our original setup, we have some pretty slow kills, about 3 minutes on average. And I'm sure we'll see plenty more of this. Flax, one of the worst drops we can get from Zulrah. Oh my god. Ugh, more flax. Oh my god, 2,000 flax. You're kidding me. We were seeing a lot of flax drops early, but after a good dragon halberd drop here, we were able to afford our first upgrade, the occult necklace, for 502k. This gives us 10% to our magic damage, so this should greatly increase our kill speed. Okay, first kill with the first upgrade, the occult necklace, and that actually went way better. The max hit is 32 now instead of 29. It's just way smoother kill with just a simple upgrade. Our first milestone kill was 350 KC, where we got some mediocre loot. That was a pretty fast kill, 143 with this gear. It's actually really solid. Oh wow, an uncut sapphire, new worst drop possible. Let's go. More flags. Alright, now we've got over a 4 mil cash stack. I think what we're gonna do is upgrade our Trident of the Seas to a Trident of the Swamp. Oh, there we go. New max hit right there, 34. Alright, 400 KC. Nice little milestone there. Oh, wow, that's crazy. I just got a Serpentine Visage. That is my 5th one? 4th one. That's crazy. After selling the Serpentine Visage, I was able to afford a blowpipe to help better deal with the mage phase of Zulrah. And the speed of these kills increased immediately. We went from about 3-minute kills to about 2-minute kills on average. Hey, clue scroll. Cool. Hey, there's number 420. At this point, our flax luck started evening out again. But man, we were on quite the run before, huh? Just kidding. More flax. Yo, more flax. More flax. Let's go. More flax. Okay, 450 KC total. Hey, then we got the matching ruby to go with our sapphire from earlier. Super rare. Yes, we love these. Some other person that was doing Zulrah happened to randomly cast Vengeance on me. Let's see how this plays out. We got a good hit, and then I died. Never cast Vengeance on me again. But now this was a good time to upgrade our setup, so we got Infinity Boots for Mage and Bandos Boots for Range. We hit the rare drop table again. What on earth? 45 Death Burns. What the? Another milestone, 475 KC. Nice. Oh my god, Magic Fang on 500 KC, let's go! Using the money from the Magic Fang, I was able to buy myself back a rune pouch so I could use Thralls now to fight Zulrah. This would be a pretty solid DPS upgrade because Thralls always do between 0 and 3 damage. It should speed up our kills quite a bit. Hey, another clue scroll. Another milestone at 550 and another flax drop. Even though we were nearing the end of this challenge, we did have enough money to buy ourselves another upgrade, so I went with the Elidness Ward. This should give us another 3% magic damage, and maybe even bring us a new PB. And the final change we're making to our gear setup is adding a Forgotten Brew, which will get us up to a max hit of 37 now. Right after that, we hit 575 KC, new milestone, for another regular loot. And after nearly 3 days of only killing Zulrah, we hit 600 KC. After this was done, I opened up our 2 clues, and I messed the recording up a little bit, but this is the last shared clue scroll unique that we needed. Kind of a fun thing to green log the shared treasure trail rewards. Let's go.
Seems like you had a successful week.
In a way.
Time for another challenge, Zip. Hope you like running.